your reclined Baddha Konasana with the chest open, begin to bring your awareness to your heart center. Begin to notice the rise and the fall of your breath, feeling like a wave in your torso. The inhale, there's a lift. The exhale, there's a softening. And noticing what shifts may or may not happen within your nervous system, within your mind, when you breathe deeply into your heart center. Notice any sensations of softness, any sensations of activation. Noticing what it's like to breathe in between the rib cage. And within the practice, we are going to be doing some rolling. We're going to be doing some movements that require just going with the flow, just like the tides, just like the waves, just like that ocean. And in this ocean, we want to keep an open-hearted sense of play, sense of curiosity, sense of welcoming. And just playing with that beauty of an open heart towards your practice, towards your day, towards your life. When you're ready, yogis, bend your knees. We're going to roll to the side off your bolster or off your pillow. Move the pillow or bolster out of the way and lie back down onto your back. We're going to bring the arms out to the side into cactus shape. So elbows in line with shoulders, palms facing out. We're going to bend the knees in. And from here, I want you to activate through your center, allowing the spine to connect to the earth, and then lifting your hips off the ground. And to do this, you'll need to really engage through your lower abs. So just noticing what that feels like to switch on through that place. 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Keeping your shoulders, your elbows, your forearms connected to the ground. Feel the softness across the abdomen. Noticing a gentle heart opening in this position. And then we're going to tap the knees left to right. I want you to keep your elbows, your shoulders, the backs of your hands connected to the earth. So only go as far as you can keep the head on the earth and the shoulders on the earth, and using your abdominal muscles to bring you back towards center. 4, 3, 4, 2, 1. The next time you drop towards the right, I want you to straighten the left leg on top. Beautiful, back towards center. Drop to the left, straighten your right leg on top. Just going left to right. Doesn't matter if you're moving down the mat. Doesn't matter if you're shuffling off the mat. Just allowing yourself to grow with the flow here. And the next time you fall to the right side, keep your knees bent and roll all the way to your right side. And then you're going to come back through and roll to the other side. So allow this to be a really organic, somatic movement. So don't overthink it, just rolling left to right, massaging horizontally across the spine, keeping your head on the earth. 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, For 1. Next time you are turning to the right, you're going to use your left hand to press yourself up. As you send your left knee back, you see that my legs are in a mermaid shape. And then you lean forward and your body follows as your hands reach back. And then we're going to roll back onto our back. So you're going to take the right shoulder to the ground, roll across your back, and roll to the left side. As you come up, right hand presses right knee back. You're in mermaid shape facing this side. Body forward, hands back. And so just move left to right like that, rolling onto your left shoulder. Cross the mat to your right side and coming up. Send that left knee back. You're into that mermaid shape, forward fold. That's it. So tap into that rhythm of flow, into what a tide might look and feel like. And there's no right or wrong. There's your body exploration. And don't worry about what it looks like. Feel into the sensation. Feel into the fun, the play. And the next time you are on your back, we're going to hug the knees in towards the chest. And then instead of left to right, we're going to rock forward and back. So we hug the knees in. And just find that rocking along the whole length of the spine. Having a play with what this feels like in the vertebrae. Just like a wave rolling in, rolling out, staying open to what is and what will be. Next time you come forward, Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, forward fold, palms facing up, drop the head. For 3. 4, 2. For 1, taking the hands to the ankles, taking the feet away from the body just a little. And we're going to round and arch. So as you round, belly towards spine, curving forward. As you arch, pull your ankles towards yourself. Pull your chest through. For 3. Linking your breath to your movement. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. And 1. Bringing your knees together. Bringing your hands by your hips, fingertips facing forward. Bring the feet wide. And let's knock the knees in towards center. For 3. 4, 2. 1. Next time the knees are towards the right, keep them there. So it's a different version of mermaid, where your right shin is across so that your ankle and your knee are in one line. So it's straight across the mat. And then you look down at your left knee, bringing your left knee back so it's in line with your hip, and knee and foot are in the same line. So you're flexing both feet, bringing your fingers to frame your shin and finding a forward fold. Allowing the body to move and to spiral. And as you come up, we're going to engage through muscles you maybe didn't even know you had. So let's bring the hands up. And we're going to lean backwards a little and see if we can float this right shin. So seeing if you can lift this right heel, even just a little energetically. And then drop the shin, lean forward and see if we can lift the back shin. And hover the whole foot, the whole knee. And back. One more time, lean back, lift that front foot. Lean forward, lift the back. It's a lot. Let's go to the other side. So knees to the left. Let's set up in that double 90 degrees of the knee, flexing both feet, knee and ankle in one line, knee and ankle in the same line, and so almost the calf and the thigh are parallel, and then fingers frame that left shin and forward fold. Ready to work into those tiny muscles. Lifting the arms, engaging to lean back and lift the left shin, leaning forward, lifting the back shin. Feeling all of those muscles working together. And as you come back through center, let's just knock the knees one more time. Just letting that go. 4, 3. Oh, thanks, Natalie. 2. And 1. Knees are together. Rolling up to a kneeling position. Sitting on your heels. Palms facing down. So from this position, we're going to begin by opening through the back of our heart. So I want you to feel into where your shoulder blades end and find the spot below them. So maybe it's somewhere in the mid back. Sort of have your hand there and have like a sort of see, sense and feel that spot in your back. Now we're going to inhale the hands high on the in-breath. Bend through the elbows, lift the heart. Elbows work away from each other, find that arch. That spot on the back that you paid attention to a moment ago, imagine that spot is lifting up towards the ceiling for 3, 2, 1. Keep this arch, slide the hips back, slide the chest forward and reach the arms back. Let's try that 2 more times. Inhale, reach the arms up. Bend through the elbows, lift the chest, find the arch. Exhale, keep the arch as you send the hips back, body forward, hands to follow the line. Last time. Inhale up. The next time you're in a forward fold, bring your hands out in front to child's pose. Drop the head. Keep your knees together if you can. For 3, resting the head on something, whether it's the ground or your hands. 2. For 1, I want you to round your back as you travel up to a tabletop position. So belly to spine, rounding, rounding, rounding. And when you get to your tabletop, your knees will be still together. I want you to arch your back. So send your hips up, sink your chest, lift your gaze. And keeping this arch in the back, send the hips back towards the heels. So you're sliding to an arching child's pose. From this place, tuck the tailbone, belly to spine, round forward into your tabletop. So we'll continue that whole movement, arching when you get there. Keep the arch as we send the hips back. As soon as your hips touch, begin to bounce back forward, rounding the spine, and continue the circle in your own time, in your own breath. I like to imagine here that as I ripple forward, I'm like a wave washing up onto the sand, and as I arch my back, I'm being pulled and dragged back into the ocean on my exhale. So continuing in your own tides. For 3. 2. 1, let's round forward. Let's sink the hips and let's lie down onto our bellies. hands underneath the head. Soften the shoulders down away from the ears. And we're going to do some lifts here. So taking the hands into a cactus, palms facing down. Keep your gaze looking at the earth. And then engage both legs and lift from the inner seams of your thighs. From this place, lift through your elbows, your chest, engage your back muscles. And keeping this lift, keeping this arch, send the arms forward and back and down. Rest everything. Turn one ear down to the mat. Press 3, 2, 1. Lift the head, turn it back down towards the ground. Engage through your lower half. Engage as you lift through the inner seams of your thighs. Then lift the elbows, the shoulders, the chest. Reach the arms forward. Back to the cactus and slowly lower other ear to the mat. Press 3, 4, 2, 1. Head back to center. Take the right hand underneath your shoulder. Bend the right knee. Keep the left hand in the cactus. Take the left side of the head to the earth as you roll to the left side. We're opening up through the left shoulder. Just breathing here. Softening the shoulders down away from the ears for 3. 2. 1. Back to the belly. Let's do the other side. Right arm into the cactus. Left arm underneath the shoulder. Roll it to the right. Soften the right side of the head to the mat. Press 3. 4, 2. 1. Back to the belly. Hands back under the shoulders. Let's smooth it back to child's pose. Knees together once more. Take a breath. And when you're ready, we'll round forward. The tabletop, arch the back, and then slide back. One more like that, rounding forward. Arching to wave back. This time, as you slide and round forward, we're going to see about sinking the hips. If you need to move your knees back, you can. And just see how it feels to have the wrists underneath the shoulders. If the lower back is painful and it really doesn't like this pose, engage through your core and just lift the hips, and you can reduce how far you're coming down. And you can make this more engaged knees plank. Otherwise, you're sinking the hips, lifting the chest. And then we're going to bend the knees wherever you are. Again, you might want to sink the knees back away from you a little bit more. You're going to lift the chest. And dropping the knees, the feet to one side and then the other side. Keeping the core engaged to protect your back. Looking at your feet for 3, 2, 4, 1. Feet to the left. Stack your right knee on top of your left knee and raise your right hand so it's a kneeling side plank. That's it. Really keep your side waist engaged, and you can stay like this, or option is to extend the right leg out and the right arm on top, and then exhale, sink the right knee back on top as you dip the left hip down. So you'll feel a nice side body opening. So inhale, maybe you lift up, you extend out. Exhale, stack the knees, sink the hips. Last time, lifting up, reaching out. Maybe you can bend the top knee and reach back for your foot. There's an option to find a deeper back bend, sending the hips and chest forward. Wherever you are, right knee steps back on top of left. Right hand comes down. Let's roll to the left side. Left knee stacks, left arm to the sky. You can stay here, or option to extend the left leg out, left arm on top. And then sink as we stack the knees. Breathe into that deep outer right body stretch. 2 more. Inhale up and out. Exhale, stack and dip. You really need to press into that right knee to find that lift. Maybe you can bend the knee and reach back for the foot. Press the ankle into the hand, open up through the chest. And then we stack the knees, we bring the left hand back down. Let's float through. Knees already down, chest and chin to follow. Slide to your baby cobra and back to your child's pose. Well done. Take the rest. Sink in. Stay open. Breathe deeply from the heart center for 3. 4, 2. For 1, we're rounding up. And this time, we're going to sink our elbows down. So it's a forearm tabletop or something. And the elbows underneath the shoulders, the palms are facing down, and we're just moving the chest towards the palms and then back. So see how that feels to put a bit more weight onto your forearms. 4, 3. 4, 2. 1. Now this time, second the hips move back in space, I want you to press through both hands evenly to lift your elbows at once, and then sink them both at once. Keeping your elbows, your wrists parallel. See if you can inhale up, exhale down. Noticing how you really have to engage through your triceps. You really need to keep those elbows from flaring out to the sides. Keep it all aligned. And from here, we're gonna, next time the elbow's down, we're stepping back to forearm plank. Now, if forearm plank, you're immediately like, no thank you, drop your knees. It's the same pose. So whether you're doing full forearm plank or your knees are down, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna show you a couple of options. If you're on your knees, take your left hand across the mat, and you can practice these ones on your side from your forearms, and then your right hand comes across and you're stacking. If you're from your toes, it's the exact same thing. Keep your left hand across, keeping your legs straight as you bring the top arm up. And then right arm across, left arm up. So you can choose where you're working at this point in time. My option to add on is to bend the top foot, step it behind, almost like a forearm flip dog. So if you're working there, you'll really need to contain the roll enough that you can find that backward step. Wherever you're working, have a play on both sides. And when you're done, child's pose. Just noticing, nice and ugly. For 3, 2, 1, child's pose, rest. Recenter, reset. Feeling the energetic movement within. Even though the body is in stillness, acknowledge that wave, that continuation of momentum. And as we bring our hands forward, rounding forward to tabletop, coming to a traditional tabletop, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. And we'll reach the right leg back behind us, left arm out in front of us. From here, cactus with the left arm at the same time as you bring your right knee out to the right. And then you're going to bring the left arm, right knee down, so towards center. And then reach them back away from each other. So let's try it again. Bend out to the side, right knee right, left elbow left. Bring them down in towards center, and then reach them away. 2 more in your own time, in your own breath. Keep the strength of that left knee and right arm. And the next time the right leg kicks away, bend the knee. See if you can reach to hold or bind the foot. If you have the hold, kick the foot into the hand, lift to open the chest. And as you gently release, left hand down. The right knee is still bent back towards the bum. And then you're going to round the back and step the right foot through. Hands to the sky. Elbows bend, lift the back of the heart. Find that openness across the chest. And then keep that arch in the back as you slide the hips back. Hands up by your side, fingertips to the ground. All we're going to do is breathe into the back of this right leg. So inhale, find some space. Maybe the right foot is flexed, right toes to the sky. Exhale, imagine yourself connecting chest to toe. Energetically, of course. Inhale. Exhale, making your way closer in your mind's eye. Exhale, release. From here, bend the right knee. Take both fingertips in front as far as you can go on the fingertips. Beyond your right knee. Tuck the left toes, straighten the back leg. Sink the hips, lift the chest. Say good morning, hip flexor. Exhale, drop the left knee, hands frame the foot. Send the right leg back. And drop the right knee, shin and chest. Slide back through child's pose and straight back into tabletop, rounding to get there. Set your knees back under your hips, wrists back under shoulders. Let's go straight to the other side. Left leg back, right arm forward. Inhale, right elbow to the right, left knee to the left. Exhale, elbow and knee drop in towards center. Inhale, reach away. Bending out to the side. Dropping down towards center. Reaching away. 2 more in your own breath. And the next time you find your left leg back, bend the knee, reach back with your right hand. Doesn't matter if you touch, doesn't matter if you don't. Everyone is opening through the chest for 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, keep the bend of the left knee. Round through the back to step that left foot through to low lunge, hands to the sky. Bend through the elbows, open through the heart. Find that space across the collarbone. And keeping that arch in the back as you slide the hips back. Hands to frame that left leg once more. Left toes to the sky. Inhale, lift. Exhale, imagining yourself leaning out, lengthening out towards your toes. Using the breath to find that space, maybe even closing your eyes so you're not tempted to see where you are physically, but just to feel where you are energetically. To feel where you are in your sensory nervous system. And the next time the left knee bends, bring your fingertips forward beyond your left knees. Tuck the right toes. Straighten the back leg. Sink the hips, lift the chest. Feel that openness across the right hip flexor. And as the hands frame to the ground, drop the right knee. Bring the left leg back. And then the knee grounds, chest grounds. Flow through. Child's pose for 3. The next place we are meandering to is a downward facing dog. There's no rush to get there. Use your breath, follow your flow to find down dog whenever you are ready. in our downward facing dog. Pedaling out the knees, and when you're ready, reach the right leg to the sky. From here, bend the right knee. So it's not like you're bending the knee to open the hip, you're just bending the ankle right back towards the glutes with no twist in the hips. And then you're going to bring your chest forward, arch through the back, and imagine like you're trying to get your right toes towards your head and lifting your head towards your toes. And from here, round, right knee forward and through to warrior one. Hands come high, cactus to lift the chest. Feel that openness across the heart, and from there, keep that arch, keep that openness as you straighten the front leg, body forward, hands back. Hands to the earth. We're going to bend the front knee. Inhale. Then exhale, we're going to straighten that front knee and forward fold over it. This is where if you need 2 blocks, it might be nice to have one under each hand. Inhale to sink. Exhale to lift. And the next time the right knee sinks, bring the hands forward, lift the back leg, standing split. For 3, 2, 1, halfway lift, right fingertips to the earth. And open your left hip, then peel open your left hand, half moon. We're just using this as a transition to bend the right knee, step back into warrior 2. If you didn't quite make that, just meet us in warrior 2 with the right knee bent. Straighten that right leg, hands come high. Exhale back down through your cactus, arms, openness of heart. In your own time, find this as a focus, drop into your rhythm. Inhale high, exhale low. The next time you're in warrior 2, reach the right arm back into reverse. And then bring your right arm forward to your thigh for side angle. The left hand is forward. Let's see if we can do that again. Reverse. Keep the right knee bent. Right hand back. This right hand goes to the thigh for side angle. Left hand is up and over. Last time. From here, look down at your foot. The left hand plants, the left heel lifts, the right hand is to the earth. Yogi's choice. From here, you can step straight back to plank and rest, or come to the outside of your left foot, stack the right foot on top and inside. If you don't want to do side plank, you go straight to flow. If you're in side plank, drop that right hand. Everybody flows from toes or knees, wherever you're working with this evening or this morning. An option to rest in child's or go straight to down dog. If you're resting in child's, you've got 3 deep breaths. If you're in down dog, you might want to play with dolphin. So maybe you drop your knees, you put your elbows and palms and forearms down, and then lift the hips. And we're all going to meet in a downward facing dog whenever you're ready. For 3, for 2. Downward facing dog, left leg to the sky. Bend the left knee. Chest swings through towards the hands, opening through the arch, arching through the back. Foot towards the head. And then round the whole back to step the left foot through. Right heel grounds to warrior 1. Bend through the elbows, lift through the heart. And keep the arch as you straighten the left leg. Body forward, hands back. Hands frame that left foot. We're going to bend through the left knee, sink the hips, lift the chest. The right heel is up. Then exhale, forward fold into pyramid. Couple more like that, noticing the in-breath and sinking into the out-breath. And next time the left knee bends, bring the fingertips forward so much you can lift the right leg with ease into your standing split. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand to the earth, so half lift first. Left hand to the earth. Start to open your right hip towards the sky, and then maybe the right hand follows. Half moon as a transition. Bend the left knee, warrior 2. Beautiful. Straighten the left leg, hands high, in breath. Exhale, bend the left knee, cactus arms. Take your time. Sink in to this stage of the flow. And the next time you're in warrior 2, we'll stay. We will reverse the left hand across the ceiling, keeping a deep bend in the left knee. Take the left hand to the thigh, and then right hand reaches to side angle. Let's continue 2 more times. Reverse with the left hand. Bring it into side angle. And last time. Beautiful fluidity. Next time the right arm is forward, stay there. Take the right hand down. Decide if you're flowing from here, you can go straight back to plank or rest. Or come to the outside of the right foot, step into side plank. And from here, left hand down and flow, knees or toes. If you want to rest in child's, you've got 3 deep breaths here. If you want to play in dolphin, elbows down, lift the hips. So you're either in child's pose breathing, or you're walking your feet towards your elbows in your dolphin. Child's pose, big breath. Dolphin, maybe practice lifting one leg and then grounding it and then lifting the other. And the last piece for people in dolphin. Press through your hands. See if you lift through both elbows. Come to downward facing dog. Yes. Everybody meet in downward facing dog. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. One more like that. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. Let's flow through once more with a little bit more fluidity. Right leg lifts, bend the right knee, chest forward, find the arch. Exhale, rounding. Warrior 1, hands to cactus. Sink into that deep back bend. Keep the open heart, hips back, straighten front leg, body forward, hands back. Bend the front knee, hands forward, standing split left leg to the sky. Inhale, half lift, right hand right in front of the right toes. Left hip, left hand opens. Just as a transition to warrior 2, right knee bends, windmill yourself up or meet in warrior 2. Inhale, hands high, straighten the right leg, exhale, cactus. One more like that. Reach the right arm back. Circle it forward to the thigh, left arm forward. One more. This time in your side angle, stay here. Straighten your right leg to triangle. My right arm finds a place on my right leg, as long as it's not the knee, and press away and lean back into the shape for 3, 2, 1. Left arm overhead. Turn the right toes to the left. Forward fold. Toes in. Heels away. Prasarita. Forward fold with wide legs. Now, yogis, you can bend the knees. You can adjust how far in or out your feet are. All I want you to do is nod your head, shake your head, find some looseness in your skull. Keep the knees as bent as you need to protect your back. Inhale, half lift. I'm going to mirror you. Left hand under the face, right hand to the sky. Switch sides. And return. Remember, I'm mirroring you, so if I'm saying a different leg and arm till I'm doing, you know why. So the right arm lifts. The right toes face out towards the right. Bend the right knee. And then I'm going to use the strength of my left hand to kick my left leg through my ankle and arm. Yes. And then press into the arm to see if you can reach it back to wide leg. Good. Let's try the other leg. So right hand down, left hand to the skies. Reset. Left toes out to the left. Bend the left knee. Kick the right foot through. Press into this arm so strong. Lift the hips back to your forward fold. Have a try both sides. All I want you to do is make sure the knee and the toes facing the same direction so you protect your kneecap. So whichever way you're going, make sure the knee is prepared. Make sure the toes set that up for success. Turn the toe out. Gently bend and see if you can slide. That's it. Well done. Yoko-san, beautiful. Make sure you do it evenly on both legs. And then I'm coming up halfway, turning my body back towards the original front of the mat, right knee bends. If you're done and you need to rest, come back through plank to child's pose. If you've got a little bit more juice, come to the left side of the foot. Come to plank, right foot stacks. And then we'll step the front foot behind to flip dog. In your flip dog, pay special attention to how much you're arching through the upper body. For 3, 2, 1, right hand, right foot down. Flow it through knees or toes, whatever you got. Child's pose for 3, or down dog, or dolphin. For 3. So Natalie, with your dolphin, move your feet really close to your hands if you can, once your hips are up. Yeah. For 3, 4, 2. Downward facing dog. Let's finish it off on the other side. Left leg lifts to the sky. Bend the knee. Chest through, find the arch. From here, round to step to warrior 1. Left knee bends. Hands to cactus. Sink into that deep heart opening. And then hips back to forward fold. Body forward, hands back. Bend the left knee, reach the hands forward. Standing split right leg floats. Half lift, left hand plants. Open through the right hip, the right arm just for a moment. Bend the left knee, warrior 2. Gorgeous. So the left knee bends. Okay, make sure that your right toes are facing more towards the front of your mat. Yes, that looks good. Deep bend in your left knee. Inhale high. Exhale, bend. 2 more. Let's go for that reverse. Left hand back. Across the body, right arm forward. That's it. One more like that. Left hand reverses. Side angle, connect forearm to thigh. Next time you're in the forearm side angle, straighten the left leg, left hand comes to your thighs. Trikonasana, 2 straight legs, 2 straight arms. Press away from your leg, lean back into your triangle. Beautiful. Right arm forward, left toes to the right, forward fold on the other side. Take your knees, allow them to be bent. Shake the head no, nod the head yes. And then we'll take the toes wide, heels in, coming up to goddess. So the knees track over ankles, the arms are into our goalpost cactus arms. And we're in our goddess. So now we're in our goddess. Let's use the goddess breath. Inhale, nose, lion's breath. Exhale, tongue out. And we're all at home, so you have no excuse. Inhale, nose, exhale, mouth. Tongue out. That's it. 2 more times. It's a detoxifying. Beautiful. Straighten your legs. Give yourself a break. We're going to go side to side. So coming back into your goddess legs, one forearm to the thigh, the other arm reaches up and over. So it's a side body bend, but both of my knees are stacked and both of the knees are bent. So come back through center, straighten both legs. And then bending both knees as you come to the other side. That's it. So move in your own time, straightening up on the in-breath, sinking down and coming to the side bend. The trick is to keep your center over the middle, so your belly button over the center, even though you're reaching out and away. Keeping your integrity at the middle. 1 more each side. Let's go back to Warrior 2 when you're ready, with the left knee bent, right leg straight. So when I come to Warrior 2, my left toes face back to the front of the mat. My right toes also want to come with me, because I don't want to leave my knee and toes back in that direction. I've got to bring it back towards the right corner of the mat. Hands frame the left foot. You can either stay here and come back to plank and rest, or come to the outside of the right foot, left foot stacks, left arm lifts, left foot steps back. Find that spot below the shoulder blades and turn it up towards the sky. And then turning back to plank, your choice to rest or your choice to flow. Well done. Child's pose, everybody. Listening to your heartbeats. Surrendering to sensation, surrendering to the moment. Staying open to what is and what will be. When you're ready, sitting to the side and scooching yourself forward on your mat. And I got a last little bit of play before we finish. Last bit of rolling around. The left foot will come in, so my left ankle comes in towards my hips, and my right foot steps forward on the mat, facing forward. I just want you to sit here and feel it in the body, and then I want you to switch sides. So the right heel in, left foot forward. Okay, so just have a play left to right, and then the next time the right foot's forward, take the right knee out to the right and see if you can lean a bit in between. Almost like you could send the body forward. And then switch sides, drop the left knee out, make some space for yourself to come forward. Nice. Okay, so now you have that in your muscle memory. We're going to add a bit more rolling. So we're going to come back. Rock and roll in your spine. Feels so nice to massage the spine after all that back bending. And then the next time you come forward, left heel in, right foot forward, Hands forward, standing split left leg to the sky. Surprise. Alright, let's try that again. Bend the right knee, take the left shin down, come back onto your bum, and go back for the roll. So sometimes the less you think about it, the better. So this time we're going to do right foot in, left knee forward, right leg lifts. Or maybe I just did that side, I'm not sure. Bend the left knee, right shin to the earth. Now you have a go. Rock and roll back and forward. One shin in, the other as you're standing. Keep the momentum going forward to come to your standing split. It's not easy. You can do it, Kay. Yes, 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 beautiful. Oh, she's gone forward. Oh no. Are you okay? Okay. Let's just do one more each side in the interest of keeping everyone safe. And yogis, the next time you come down, left heel in, right foot forward, right hand behind. Use that left elbow to twist. Seated spinal twist. Suddenly this seems very simple. So growing through the crown of the head, just other elbow, Natalie. So you twist the other direction. The knee's right, but just put your left elbow on the outside. Yep, that's right. You got it. Go 3, 4, 2, 1. Okay, we switch sides. So the right heel in, left foot forward. Right elbow comes up and over, left fingertips to support. Growing through the crown of the head. And release. So now you have 2 options. If you have a block or 2, you can bring your block long against the mat and maybe have a pillow underneath your head, and we'll do a supported fish. So this is going to be between my shoulder blades, and then my head is resting on a pillow. Maybe my feet are back in Baddha Konasana. If you don't have a block, you can go back to original position that we started in with your pillow. To open through the shoulders gently. Or my third option is to do fish on your hands. So if you've got yourself on a bolster or a block and you're comfortable, close your eyes, allow the arms to soften and redirect the energy back towards the chest. And just notice and feel where the energy is flowing in the body. Knowing that you can either stay here for Shavasana if you like. Knowing you can stay a bit longer and then come out if you want. to your side to come out to a full supported Shavasana on your back. I'll leave that timing up to you. There's no rush to come off your props. There's no rush to find Shavasana or rest. But there's some medicine in the fish pose that once it's done, your body will know it's time to surrender into a final posture for meditation. Arms can face up, the heels can be up, the arms can be away from the body. Just allowing the body to float with an open heart energy. A yogi sees flowing water. Her heart stretches open to greet this liquid joy. Then inwardly she questions, shall I be flowing water or a heart that is soft and moist? But suddenly she sees that even in reverie, it's too much weight to carry. So she steps away from all the thoughts of beauty and becomes completely free. Then, very quietly, she enters into the wholeness of herself, like a breath. Allow your breath to flow to the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers, waving through your extremities, allowing your head to shift gently left to right, finding some space in your neck. When you feel cold, you can reach your arms long, stretch them wide and long overhead. It's taking up space. And then you can bend your knees and flow to whichever side gravity takes you to. And in this fetal position, just nurturing all the parts of yourself, allowing your open-heartedness to also come from a place of support, protection, and groundedness. We'll take those qualities with us as we roll up to a comfortable seated position, hands in prayer. Palms to the forehead as a gentle reminder to allow the thoughts to be open, to be honest, and to be fluid. Palms to lips, allowing words to be clear, to be compassionate, and to be flowing. Palms to heart center, feeling into unconditional love, eternal joy within, knowing and feeling the ebb and the flow. I'm sorry about that. Is always going with the tides. Up and down, in and out. And allowing what is to be what is and what will be to be what will be. Thank you so much for joining in practice. Namaste.